Everybody, welcome to another video. Today we're doing something different. As you might notice, we are on ChatGPT. Now, first of all, I need to get these rules out of the way first, when we're doing AI stuff. First, I do not support using AI for art, especially when you're claiming it as your own. Don't do that, not very cool. Two, don't use ChatGPT to cheat on your tests. Don't do it, okay? But if you're doing it for comedic purposes, what's the problem? A lot, actually. Anyway, we're gonna be having AI make a Pokemon region. First of all, not claiming it as my own, it's AI. Second of all, won't be making this copyright. Third of all, this is under fair use. I'm just talking about Pokemon. I am not, using Pokemon music. With all that out of the way, let's get started. Please make a Pokemon region. Oh, and also, cannot be a region already present in the online Pokemon games. I just want to say that. Okay, that was quick. Alright, let's create a brand new Pokemon region that's fresh and unique. I'll pick a real world location that hasn't been done before in Pokemon games for inspiration. Pokemon region. Taylora. Hopefully. Real world inspiration, New Zealand. Okay, yeah, that works. Why New Zealand? Stunning, diverse ecosystems. Not even gonna try to pronounce that culture because I don't wanna be. Yeah, that works. Oh, pause here to read it. Alright. Taylor, the vibrant archipelago consisting of several large islands, with each island having distinct environments, cultures, and Pokemon species. The region thrives on harmony between humans and Pokemon, with a strong emphasis on respecting nature. Okay. Island diversity. I don't want to read. Okay, we are going I'm going to, ask it to redo the grass and fire starters, because, one, Sprigero, that's just Sprigatito if it wasn't Spanish. Oh gosh, sorry, no, wrong. That's just Sprigatito if you spelt it weird, or differently. Emboru, Embor, Shellup is fine, it doesn't really sound like anything else. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna ask it to recreate all of them. Please remake the starter Pokemon. And include what secondary type, if they have one. I'd much rather, have it. Okay, thank you. Okay. Fernowl. Sure. Okay. Progress fine. No. Please. Give the fire type starter a different secondary typing than other than fire. please. Fire Dark. Sure, that works, I guess. It's the same as, what is his name? The one that Wolfie VGC always complains about. Yeah, that works. That works. Now, what gym leaders are there? We'll get back to their evolutions later. Actually, I should really do it now, but, yeah, I'll do it now. Okay, bug grass. I did this earlier. It really likes bug grass types. Also, it really likes giving gyms 2-type specialties. I don't know why. A lush maze-like greenhouse filled with twisting vines and glowing flowers. Fire Dark. Alright, that works. Hold on. Nope, okay, we're good. Why do you only have 4? Moana! Okay, we're gonna have to pitch that, but I just think it's really funny. I know Moana's an actual name, but we all were thinking of Moana, right? Alright, so... Okay, Tama is fine. It kinda sounds like time, but not really. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna ask them to change the name. Let's create the other 4 gym leaders and change the 3rd gym leader's name. No, I'll stay logged out. Okay, she is now Marama. I'm gonna go with Marama. Yep, that works. Let's just check it out. Electric flying. Yeah, it works. Ghost poison, steel ground, very psychic. You know what? There was gonna be at least one type overlap with you giving them each 2, but alright. Let's just make sure there isn't any more type overlap. Oh wait, there's 3 type overlap. Oh no, there's only 1. Okay, that's fine. Please give me the starter's middle and final form name along with the description of each of them. So, I got YouTube Studio, and with that, I'm able to see your guys' age. I've got some liars watching my videos. You wanna know why? There is a 0% chance anyone who's like 50 is watching me. I hope. Okay, for now on. Yes, they are indeed a starter. Grass flying all the way through. Small nocturnal bird, camouflaging perfectly in the forest canopy. Sylving. Grows larger and sleeker with elongated wings. What's the asterisk for? Why is there an asterisk? I think that's meant to be, I forgot the name. Dang. Never mind. italicized. I think it's meant to be italicized. Can't speak. Verdrays? Verdraws? Large owl-like Pokemon with sprawling, leafy plumage that looks like an ancient forest canopy. Its eyes shimmer with wisdom, and it's said to be the guardian of the Taylora Woods. Able to summon storms with a powerful flap of its wings. Okay, Ember Outline, Fiery. All I want to know, legendary. All I want to know if it's bipedal or not. Is the fire starter bipedal unit? Please say no. No! No! Why? Okay, let's see. Is the first form starter also bipedal? If it says no, either make none of them bipedal. It's bipedal. Oh. Okay, I'm cool with that. I am perfectly fine with that. Okay, let's go to the Korqua? Yeah. Water-dwelling Pokemon with iridescent scales and a spiral motif, inspired by the Corufern frond. Okay. Lumafern, which is much easier to say. Lumafern develops elegant, I don't know why I couldn't say that, fern-like fins that glow softly in the moonlight. It can manipulate gentle fairy energies to heal minor runes and calm turbulent waters, often appearing near sacred springs. That's sick. Aquaphora is a majestic aquatic Pokemon resembling a shimmering mythical water spirit covered in bioluminescent fern patterns. It's revered in Taylora as a symbol of life and renewal, able to purify polluted waters and smooth storms. You do not understand how sick that is. But it doesn't work. It's able to soothe storms. Right? Okay. Cool. That spawns a nice contrast with Verdrays, I think. Able to summon storms. One, I think that's really cool. That's a flying type starter then. Yeah. Two, if it's able to soothe storms, it should be super effective against the Pokemon that can summon storms. I get that I wasn't thinking about that, and it would have been weird for it to be on the fire starter. But maybe swap it, because water can create storms, hurricanes, or typhoons, if you're on the Pacific coast, or on the Pacific. In the Pacific, I think they're also always called typhoons on the Pacific. Yeah. Let's get their signature moves now, please. Okay, type grass makes sense. Special, so it's a special attacker, power 80, that's fine. Accuracy 100, that makes sense. The user summons a powerful gust of razor-sharp leaves that hits all adjacent opponents, so like muddy water. Has a 30% chance to lower the target speed by 1 stage. I don't think you know what a signature move is. If so, okay. So it has a 50% chance. Okay, cool. The user cloaks it. So okay. So first of all, it's fire special. So it's also a special attacker. They're all special attackers. Power 90, 95 accuracy. Alright. The user cloaks itself in dark flames and attacks the target. This move has a 20% chance to lower the special defense. To lower the opponent's special defense. Okay. If the target is affected by a status condition, the target... Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. By the way, that was Shadow Blaze, and this is... Let's go. Coral Wave, type special, power 85, accuracy 100. Effect, the user releases a spiraling wave infused with fairy energy, so it's kind of, okay. This move restores a small amount of HP to the user, about 25% of damage dealt. That's actually really good, and it has a 30% chance to, confuse. What? Okay, 1. Dynamax moves, I don't think those signature exists unless you Dynamax with a signature move, which I do think they exist then, which I think is what it's talking about. Z moves, those signature Z moves do exist. VV Volley, I think is a Z move. Not sure. But we are not going to include those. We're gonna have our own gimmick. On the topic of gimmicks, what should this region's gimmick be? Oh, okay. I thought that said honey for a minute, and I was like, no. No. You misunderstood me. That's amazing. But I wanted a gimmick like Z moves or Dynamax. Not a gimmick like that. I can still have it. Still have that, but please come up with a gimmick like Z moves. I know I said like Z moves twice, but it just yeah, okay. Yeah, it just misunderstood me. Spirit Sync. I don't really care what Spirit Sync is, but I'll read it for y'all. Spirit Sync is a special battle mechanic where trainers form a deep bond with their Pokemon's elemental spirit, a mystical force tied to the region's natural elements and ancestral guardians. When synced, Pokemon can unleash Spirit Surge, a powerful burst that temporarily boosts their stats and unlocks a unique spirit move. How it works: Spirit Gauge. Each Pokemon. Okay. Each Pokemon has a hidden spirit gauge that fills as it participates in battle, landing hits, taking damage, etc. That's literally all you can do. I mean, I guess you can support and heal, but whatever. When the gauge is full, the trainer can activate Spirit Surge once per battle. This triggers a glowing aura around the Pokemon, representing its elemental spirit awakening. Okay, okay. Spirit Surge grants a moderate boost to one or two of the Pokemon's key stats, depending on the type. Example, fire types get special attack plus speed, water types get defense and special defense. Okay. Upon activation, the Pokemon gains access to a unique spirit move for 3 turns. This move is signature to each Pokemon species and usually combines its types in creative ways or has added effects like healing, secondary status, or terrain changes. Can it do damage? Okay. Oh, yes, it can. Okay, well, let's go down here. For now, Verdant Cyclone, Grass Flying. A swirling leaf storm that damages all opponents and has a chance to boost the user's evasion. Shadowfair Claw. A fierce strike engulfed in dark flames that lowers the target's attack. Luminous Cascade. A healing wave that damages opponents and heals the user and allies on the field. I'll need a little clarification on that. Is it a single target move? So if you want, you can heal your ally and that's it, or you can deal damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. I'm assuming it's all Pokemon on field, and if so, that's broken. And I'll need to check the attack and, like, if it's like Hyper Beam, you need to recharge after, because that's like really broken. So let's Verdant Cyclone, and I don't know what Shadowfair Claw does other than lower the target's attack. Whatever. Encourages, strategic timing of Spirit Surge activation for max impact, adds a layer of personality and lore by tying into the elemental spirits theme of Taylora, differentiates Taylor from other regions by combining stabbings with the unique limited use moves rather than just power spikes. First I need, can I have the stats for Luminous Cascade, please? Okay. Well, that makes sense. So it's fine. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. It's not as broken. Okay, can Luminous is Luminous Cascade able to hit both opponents on it and your ally Pokemon in a double battle? Oh no. Okay, so it's still broken. It's still very, very broken. No. Evil team. What is the evil team in this? What is their goal? I can't spell. Goal. Rival. Oh, speaking of rival, we still need a rival. Villainous team. Team Rift? That sounds sick. Team Rift believes that humanity's respect for nature is holding back progress. Oh, so there are people who don't think climate change is real. They want to harness the raw elemental powers of Taylora's ancient spirits to reshape the region, forcing evolution and change by any means necessary, even if it disrupts the natural balance. Goals: harness elemental spirits, capture and control the elemental guardian Pokemon of Taylor to exploit their powers, accelerate forced evolution, use experimental technology and forbidden rituals to forcibly evolve Pokemon past their natural limits, disregarding the bond between trainer and Pokemon. It's Mega Evolution. They're literally doing Mega Evolution. Dominate Taylora, reshape the islands into a new world order ruled by Team Rift's vision of superior power, ignoring the environmental and cultural significance of the land. Oh my god. Methods: kidnapping and experimenting on Pokemon to accelerate evolution or unlock new forms forcibly. Oh my god. Creating artificial elemental disturbances like false volcanic eruptions or storms to weaken the Guardians and capture them. Using corrupted spirit sync technology to trap elemental spirits under their control. Leadership. Leader. Zarek? Okay. A brilliant but ruthless scientist obsessed with unlocking the true potential of Pokemon evolution. He wears a sleek, tech-infused suit that mimics elemental energies. Second in command, Helena, a fierce warrior who believes in strength above all and serves as the enforcer, leading Team Rift's field operations and battles. Oh, okay, we have a rival. Okay. Okay, this is like an evil team. This is probably the most evil team we've ever had. The player's rival could be a former Team Rift trainee who left after seeing the harm they caused, now fighting to restore balance. So why are they our rival? How's that sound? Okay, so I know we kind of had that with, like, Silver, kind of, in Gen 2 / Soul Silver in Gen 4, but, like, that was his dad, Giovanni. Yes, Giovanni was his dad. I don't know how that sounds. Yeah, give me some story beats. Okay. Story beats. Evolving. Okay. Initial encounter, disturbance in the forest. We're giving them names. Early in the game, while exploring Mahu's verdant grove, the player stumbles upon Team Rift grunts forcibly extracting a wild elemental Pokemon from its habitat. The player intervenes, battling the grunts and freeing the Pokemon, but realizes Team Rift's ambition is to exploit Taylora's elemental spirits. This introduces the elemental harmony and spirit sinks themes and hints at the danger Team Rift poses to natural balance. First major threat, the corrupted volcano. On Volcra Isle, the player learns that the local volcano activity is unnaturally, unnaturally heightened, threatening nearby towns. Team Rift is behind this, using technology to amplify the volcano's power and weaken the fire elemental guardian. Okay, that makes sense. No, it doesn't. Whoa. The player must navigate hazardous terrain, battle Team Rift operatives, and confront their leader's lieutenant in an intense battle. Sorry. To stop the eruption. The player witnesses Team Rift forcibly capturing a guardian Pokemon, showcasing their cruelty. Mid-game twist. The player's longtime rival reveals they once trained with Team Rift but defected after seeing the damage they caused. They warn the player about an upcoming plan to capture multiple elemental spirits at once, urging the player to prepare for a big showdown. This moment deepens the rival's character and motivates the player with personal stakes. Okay. Team Rift launches an all-out assault on the region's sacred sanctuary sites where elemental spirits reside and maintain harmony. The player races against time, battling through grunts and solving puzzles to reach each sanctuary before the villainous team can corrupt or capture the guardians. Multiple battles with Team Rift's second in command, Lena, provide escalating challenges. Wow, there's like 6 major encounters. In the depths of an ancient underground chamber beneath the Taylor region, Team Rift's leader Zarek activates a machine designed to forcibly sink multiple elemental spirits, risking the region's stability. The player battles Zarek, who uses artificially enhanced Pokemon evolved beyond natural limits. After defeating Zarek, probably after multiple attempts, the player helps free the elemental spirits, restoring balance and earning the respect of Taylor's people and Pokemon alike. Epilogue: A New Dawn for Taylor. With Team Rift defeated, the player and rival work together to ensure that elemental spirits are protected. Special side quests unlocked to help rehabilitate Pokemon affected by Team Rift's experiments and restore damaged environments. The player is celebrated as a hero, symbolizing harmony between humans, Pokemon, and nature. And then you battle the 8th gym. If you know, you know. In, like, every Pokemon game before, I think, like, Gen 8, you would have the last, like, major, plot event, other than you battling the champion, before you fought the 8th gym, and generally the 8th gym leader is there, so you already have some knowing of who the 8th gym leader is. Gen 8 kind of breaks that, and so it's Gen 9 with you having to complete the other 3 storylines before you do the 4th, and Gen 9 having it right before the Pokemon League, kind of. I really want them to bring back the traditional Pokemon, 8 gym badges, Pokemon League, champion, plot, but have it open world, please. Anyway, now that we have the majority of the plot, please tell me what legendaries this region has. So we have one Terraquan, the Earth Guardian. Oh no. It's Ground Rock. I'm not gonna read the description. Actually, I will. Massive turtle-like ancient turtle Pokemon whose shell resembles a floating island covered with forest and mountains. It's the world turtle. Pyrathion, the volcanic flame, fire dragon, majestic dragon Pokemon that soars above Taylor's volcanoes. Its body burns with molten scales. Okay? Are you sure about that? What was the water starter's name again? Let's go. Oh my. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, we just entirely changed it. Oh, no. No, I didn't. Aquaphora. Did. Oh, hold on. No, okay. It just is a really similar name. Ethereal aquatic Pokemon that glows with soft moonlight, by the way, it's water fairy, resembling a giant serpent entwined with bioluminescent ferns and coral. Zephyrion, the Gale Spirit, Flying Electric. Zephyrion is a swift, sleek bird Pokemon with electric feathers that crackle with storm energy. Oh, I've been missing that. Okay, oh, okay, that's not bad. Oh, it just kind of tells us what it does. Oh, okay. Keeper of the skies and storms, Zephyrion is revered for controlling the weather and maintaining the balance between calm and tempest. 3. That was 4. Also, you only use the word guardian once. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Luminara. Where have I heard that name before? Luminara. Wait a minute. Luminara. I know where I've heard that. I've done this before, and the region was called Luminara. Oh my god. Psychic Fairy, mystical deer-like Pokemon radiating calming energy, said to appear when the balance of nature is at risk. Okay. So one thing I think is really funny is that Team Rift was trying to capture the legendaries, and then we defeat them, and then they're like, "Oh, thanks for doing that. Yeah, you can catch us if you want." Like what? I just think that's funny. Whatever. Would it be like a Zashi and Zamazenta thing? Or, I guess, kind of Koraidon thing? By the way, the only reason I know Karai and Mirai is, past and future is because of Scarlet and Violet, and I think that's really funny. Well, actually, no. There's a anime movie called Mirai, and it said, yeah, Mirai means future. Which I think is really funny. In the Japanese version, aka the original version, was their name Future? And it was like, Future. It means Mirai. Their name's Future. It means Mirai. Like, because I think that'd be hilarious. Like, oh yeah, their name's Mirai. It means future. Their name's Future. It means Mirai. Yeah, Mirai is a fine movie. It's fine. It's not bad. Even though it travels mostly into the past. And the movie's name is Mirai, not cry. Anyway, I just want to rant. So we have the gimmick. Ooh, Elite Four. What's the Elite Four's name and their type specialty? So I hope it only gives them one type specialty. Yay. Okay, so we have Mira, Riven, Silas, and Talia. Okay, that works. Grass, Dark, Electric, Dragon. Okay, we have the champion, Kai. Okay, he doesn't have a type specialty that works. Why? Okay, so every recent Pokémon game has a way to get past legendaries. How would you get them in this region? I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what the region's name was. Taylor. I'm kind of reading it real quick, just to see if I like this. You misunderstood. I want ways to get legendary Pokemon from past main games such as Pokemon X and Y. With yeah. Mystic Ruin side quest. Scattered across Taylor are Mystic Ruin, mysterious locations where dimensions and timelines blur due to lingering elemental energy. By completing puzzles and spirits and challenges at these ruins, players unlock portals to parallel realms where they can encounter legendaries from past games. For example, solving a puzzle at wait a minute at a volcano might open. Yeah, that makes sense. Except last time I checked, I believe Celebi is a mythical. Let me look that up. Is Celebi a legendary? Well, that doesn't help me at all. Let me quote you what Google just told me. Celebi is both a mythic and legendary Pokemon. It's a mythical. Okay, according to Bulbapedia, I'm gonna trust Bulbapedia. It's a mythical. Okay, I'm not gonna correct it there because it's fine. Spirit Echo. We haven't heard about that. Spirit Charm. Hope for its best legendary spirits. Manifested in the Taylor region, creating. Okay, that works. Legacy Room. What? Each elemental sanctuary contains a legacy room, a sealed chamber holding a relic from a past legendary Pokemon connected to that element. Why did you just name the 3 legendary burbs? Okay. Interregional trading Taylor hosts traveling Pokemon researchers and trainers from other regions who bring with them rare legendaries. Players can undertake quests to earn these Pokemon through trade, battle challenges, or friendship missions. This encourages in-game trading and exploring Taylor's social hubs. You see, that works, but it doesn't because generally different regions are in different generations / different cartridges, which makes it impossible to trade between them right now. Okay, so hidden underwater caverns and sky temples. Okay, some legendaries appear in hidden, hard-to-reach locations. That makes sense. Examples: Lugia appear in deep ocean trenches, or Rayquaza atop a secret mountain peak accessed by riding flying type Pokemon. Yeah, that works. Let's get some new Pokemon. Name 10 new evolutionary lines. Evolution lines, which can have 1, 2, 3 evolutions. Which can have no evolutions. I can't spell. Evolutions. 1 evolution. Stop! No evolutionary. No, it's evolutions. 1 evolution. Evolution. Or 2 evolutions. Okay. Oh, never mind. Did it count wrong? Or am I counting wrong? I'm counting wrong. Okay, so, Shelmera, no evolution. Water Rock, a small, hardy turtle Pokemon with a moss-covered shell that blends into rocky shorelines. Flamper into Flareonix. Okay. Fire Steel, a fox-like Pokemon with ember-like fur that evolves into a sleek, armored flame beast with blazing steel claws. That sounds sick. I hope that's like a really good Pokemon. Noir? Luminarch. Okay. Psychic Fairy. A mythical deer Pokemon line that grows increasingly majestic and radiant. That sounds a lot like the mythical. Culminating in a regal guardian of light. That sounds a lot like the mythical. Brimble, no evolution. That sounds like a silly Pokemon. A tiny, shy mushroom Pokemon that thrives in damp forest floors, camouflaging perfectly with the moss and foliage. Voltalk into Storm Talon. Again, that sounds sick. A fierce hawk Pokemon that evolves into a larger raptor charged with storm energy, able to control thunderclouds. Snaglet into Snarlash. Dark Ground, a cunning weasel Pokemon with sharp claws that evolves into a fierce, burrowing predator known for ambush tactics. Coralix, no evolution. Water Fairy, a small, delicate coral Pokemon that goes softly in the dark ocean depths, rumored to bring good fortune to sailors. So it's the exact opposite of a siren. Glossity to Glaceorn. Ice Steel. A small crystalline fox that evolves into a majestic steel-armored ice wolf set to roam frozen mountain peaks. Rokuna, no evolution. Rock Fighting, a sturdy badger Pokemon with a... Hold on. Would you believe me if I told you that was the first cut in the entire video? Yep. I've been going 49 minutes, 40 seconds without cutting. Rokuna, no evolution. Rock Fighting, a sturdy badger Pokemon with a rocky hide and powerful forearms used for digging and combat. Pyres to Pyrox. Type Fire Dragon, a fire lizard Pokemon line that grows more draconic and imposing with each stage, culminating in a Dragon King that breathes scorching flames. Now give me 10 Pokemon. 10 pre-existing Pokemon to get new forms. Golem, Taylor form. Okay, Golem, Torkoal, my turn, Zangoose, Starmie. I can live with Flygon getting one. Cacturn, Pelipper. I live and Tropius! Yeah, boy! Alrighty then. We got Tropius. Let's go. New ability, Gale Rider. That sounds sick. Golem. Covered in barnacles and coral, this coastal golem thrives by the shore, using tidal power to enhance its defenses. Torkoal. Firegrass, a forest-dwelling variant whose shell is covered in moss and vines but in volcanic heat with lush greenery. Lantern, Taylor form. Water fairy. Its light now glows with soft, ethereal hues, guiding all sailors safely to shore with a gentle, magical aura. Don't make that joke. Fighting dark. This form is sleeker and shadowy, adapting to hunt nocturnally in dense island jungles. Starmie, water psychic. It's Starmie? Water psychic? I don't know. Now with glowing crystalline spikes that channel psychic energy, this Starmie is revered by island shamans. Flygon. Dragon flying, unchanged, plus new ability, Gale Rider. I'll ask what Gale Rider does after. Its wings have adapted to the region's constant strong winds, allowing it to ride storms with unmatched agility. Cacturn, Taylor form. Grass Ghost. This variant haunts the Twilight Forest. Its body, now semi-transparent, and wreathed in eerie mist. I can't read. Water flying, unchanged, and new ability, Tide Color. Pelipper's beak is larger and shaped like a coral reef, allowing it to manipulate tides to find prey. Sandslash, Taylor form. Ground ice. Adapted to icy mountain slopes, its claws are sharper and coated in frost, capable of slicing through glaciers. Tropius, grass flying, and ability, Fruit Burst. Its fruit now contains a potent nectar that attracts and energizes nearby Pokemon and people. So, I'm gonna ask 2 more things from it. Probably. I want an evil, legendary / mythical Pokemon. You can make more than one. A trio! Ooh. Malvoterra, the corrupted earth. It's the Guardians. It's the Guardians. Okay, so I'm actually going to have it, change this. These are corrupted, not evil. Also, they are based off of the Guardians. Brand new Pokemon. Scripted. Scripted doesn't necessarily mean evil. They are evil. Truly evil. Okay. Oh, that was sick already. Vorokath, the Devourer of Worlds. Type Dark Dragon. I have a feeling that's gonna be a persistent theme. A colossal dragon-like Pokemon shrouded in shadows with jagged black scales that absorb light and glowing red eyes that pierce the darkness. Its maw can consume entire landscapes, leaving nothing but void. Vorokath is said to emerge from the deepest chasms of the ocean floor, drawn by conflict and chaos. It feeds on destruction, growing stronger with every ruined land and broken spirit. Oh, it's not a consistent thing. That's nice. Nerixus, the Mind Breaker. They aren't related, but that's fine. Psychic Poison. A sinister serpent Pokemon with a sleek, iridescent body covered in pulsating veins. It whispers maddening thoughts to those nearby and can shatter minds with a mere gaze. Nerixus manipulates the thoughts and fears of both humans and Pokemon, sowing paranoia and betrayal. Legends say entire civilizations fell under his influence, tearing them apart from within. The Tempest of Ruin. Flying Ghost. A terrifying bird Pokemon wreathed in black storm clouds with razor-sharp talons that can tear through stone. It carries the voices of the lost on the wind, luring victims to their doom. Derelith is a harbinger of apocalyptic storms and despair, its rival heralding devastation and chaos. It is said to thrive in the darkest tempests, feeding on those fear spreads. Okay, so first, but it's just think of so one that's like just evil. Okay, a mythical Pokemon. Okay. Mythical Pokemon. So, alluring, seemingly gentle, but deeply sinister beneath the surface. Here's a perfect Tailora region equivalent to a siren or fey trickster from mythology. Mythical Pokemon. Mirabelle, the beckoning gloom. Type, fairy ghost. Perfect. Lovely. It could be, just based off that, I feel like it could be fairy dark, but whatever. Height, 3'11". I know some people that height. Weight, 15.2 pounds. Okay, not that bad. Let me look up how heavy that is in kilograms. This video is almost an hour. It's 6.895. Ability, War Song. While Pokemon are more likely to appear and opposing Pokemon have a chance to become infatuated at the start of a battle. So don't have it in the lead if you don't want, it's very good for shiny hunting, I'll say. Design concept. Miraval resembles a delicate fairy-like creature with flower-petal wings, glowing eyes, and a gentle melodic voice. Its body is soft and bioluminescent, with a sweet scent that draws others in. It floats just above the ground and leaves behind trails of sparkling spores. Its cries are soothing. Too soothing. Pokedex entries. Why Zero Flower? Taylor Pokedex. Okay. Sailors lost at sea speak of a glowing figure singing from the shore. Those who follow its voice are never seen again. Secondary entry. So, just another possible entry. Miravel appears gentle, often approaching travelers with kindness. In truth, it delights in luring beings into foggy forests, cliffsides, or deep caves, where it watches as they vanish forever. Type, fairy. Category, status. Ooh, signature move, Enchanting Lament. Is a status move. Okay. Opponents become infatuated. If already infatuated, they lose 25% of their max. Holy! And have a 30% chance to flinch the next turn. Hauntingly beautiful melody that bewilders the heart and weakens the will. War roll. Miravel is not tied to the Abyssal Triad, but is often mistaken as a kind spirit or guardian due to its appearance. It appears to children, lost travelers, or injured Pokemon, gaining trust, then guiding them into the wild to meet a mysterious doom. Ancient folklore warns of the singing flower, a being whose kindness is death in disguise. Optional post-game quest. An old hermit asks the players to help find his missing granddaughter who went off with a glowing Pokemon. Leads to a creepy fog-covered area where you can find and battle Miravel. Would you like Miravel to be connected to dreams, illusions, or alternate dimensions? That could be an even creepier twist. ChatGPT, you're evil. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to do one more request, and then we're going to save this for later, because this video is long enough. So, I'm going to ask it to make it have 2 signature moves. The one you already mentioned. And a very powerful attack type. Maybe it can do more damage. If the Pokemon is infatuated. Okay, so it deserves a second powerful attack-based signature move that energizes with its deceptive, infatuating nature. Here's the full setup. Oh, okay, never mind. We already went through that. Same thing. We already went through them. Hot Piercer Bloom. Type, let's just go with Fairy, because that's the same type it is. Fairy could also be Ghost, I don't really know. Power, 100. Accuracy, 100. If the target is infatuated, holy, this move deals double power, 200 base power. If not infatuated, this still has with strong base power and has a 20% to cause flinch. So it probably has priority. Ignore substitute, oh wow, and deals chip damage even if the opponent protects. Think of it like Shadow Force Light. What is that? Play protects Miravel and unleashes its true form, releasing a burst of spectral energy disguised as beautiful petals. The closer the bond, the deeper the wound. Battle strategy. Use Enchanting Lament first to infatuate and soften the opponent. Then use Heart Piercer Bloom for massive damage, punishing any Pokemon that lets their guard down due to Miravel's deceptive charm. This gives Miravel a manipulative, sadistic playstyle. Seduce, disable, destroy. Wait a minute. Okay, we're gonna have one more request. One last thing from Miravel. Mega Mirabelle, the bloom of betrayal. Fairy Ghost, unchanged. Does it gain 100? 0, 10, 20, so 30, 35, I think? Yeah, 35, so that's 55 or whatever. Yeah, it does. Okay. When Mega evolved, Miravel's true form is revealed. Infatuation cannot be blocked by gender or abilities. Oh my lord. Infatuated Pokemon lose 1/8 max HP at the end of each turn. Oh my lord. Miravel becomes immune to all status effects from infatuated targets. Oh my lord. Gains a significant boost to special attack, speed, and bulk. Turning it. Okay, wait a minute. It is definitely a special attacker. Turning it from a deceptive support Pokemon into a ghostly siren of death. Okay, Miravelite found already held by Miravel when captured. Upon Mega Evolution, Miravel sheds its delicate flowery appearance. Its glowing wings wilt and decay, transforming into dark, withered petals that swirl in the air like ash. Its voice becomes layered and discordant, a mix of gentle lullaby and bone-chilling screech, its eyes fully open for the first time, revealing cold, hollow sockets that gleam with spectral fire. Legends say this is its true form, the one behind every vanishing, every lost traveler, every lullaby that ended in silence. After catching Miravel, the player finds a small clearing in the forest where an ancient woman waits. She says, "So, you found it, didn't you? The one that sings. Take this. You'll need it to see what it truly is." You receive the Mega Band, unlocking Mega Evolution, but only for Miravel. This emphasizes its uniqueness and danger and serves as a final twist in the player's journey. Yes, please! I already made this video way too long, but yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay. Event, The Bloom That Sings. A post-game side quest in Taylora's Haunted Forest region, Whispervale Grove. After defeating the champion and unlocking and completing the story involving Team Rift and the Elemental Guardians, a new area unlocks, Whispervale Grove, a misty ethereal forest sealed off during the main game. Upon entering, the player... Oh, we didn't even name... Okay, Professor Cameline, that works. You're heading into Whispervale? Be careful. That place is not like the others. People say there's something beautiful in there that sings to you, but no one who's ever followed the voice ever comes back. Exploration. The forest is overrun with mist. The music is minimal. Distant haunting chimes barely audible. Wild Pokemon encounters are rare here. Eventually, the player stumbles upon a soft glow and hears a faint melody. As they follow it, the environment grows even more dreamlike. Flowers bloom in impossible colors, and the trees seem to subtly move when you're not looking. At the center of the grove lies a pristine meadow, glowing faintly under an unnatural moonlight. There, floating serenely above a bed of glowing flowers, is Miravel. Narration, text box. You feel a strange warmth in your heart and a chilling emptiness behind it. You step forward and Miravel turns to you, smiling. The music stops. You're pulled into battle. Mythical Pokemon, Miravel, level 70. As soon as the ball clicks, the meadow goes silent. The mist dissipates. The flowers close. Then behind you, a soft voice speaks. An old woman emerges from the trees, cloaked in tattered vines and holding an ancient staff carved with petals and skulls. You caught it, the one that sings. You have no idea what you've done, do you? She steps closer and holds out a glowing bracelet, the Mega Band. This creature, it hides its truth behind beauty, but you saw through it, or maybe it let you. Either way, take this. You'll need it. If you ever wish to face his true face. You think it's over? It always starts with a song. He receives a Mega Band. Miravel is holding a Miravelite. Optional Mega Evolution Demo. If you re-enter the meadow with Miravel in your party, the environment changes. Petals shrivel, the sky darkens, and the music becomes warped. A hidden trainer appears, Echo of the Lost, a mysterious silent NPC resembling a faded version of the Hermit's granddaughter. She challenges you in a battle using ghost and fairy-type Pokemon. If you Mega Evolve Miravel in this battle, it reveals its truth. The music distorts, Miravel's form twists, its Mega Evolution form is revealed. In the battle's theme becomes corrupted with vocal echoes and dissonant harp strings. Post-battle dialogue. Optional flavor. Some beauty is too perfect. That's how you know it wants something. This makes Miravel not just a powerful Pokemon, but a narrative event, a myth, a warning, and a reward. Its exclusive Mega Evolution becomes both a symbol of its deception and the player's understanding of truth. That works. Okay, I wish you all an amazing day, afternoon, or night. If I don't see you tomorrow, maybe I'll see you yesterday. Why did I say that? Hopefully you watch more of my videos. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Yay! I'm saying it at the end because the least amount of people will say it, but I'll still get recommended into the YouTube algorithm. Alright, bye now.